Hey there, passengers! We are the DeRailers, and here are your hosts.
I am Ripkin.
I'm Jenny.
And I'm always the Caboose Goobs.
Good morning, passengers. We'd like to thank you for riding with Goobs, Ripkin, and Jenny Bean on this derailment. Today's ride will take approximately 45 minutes. Our first stop will be at Toys and Collectibles, with various stops from there. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy today's derailment, folks! So, Toys and Collectibles.
Collectibles and toys.
Collectibles and toys. We have a bunch today that we could probably talk endlessly about, but that's not what the show's about.
Yeah.
So, as a kid, your most prized possession growing up?
Well, I gotta go with everyone had their favorite stuffed animal growing up as a kid, and I had mine, and mine was based after a little show called My Pet Monster.
Nice.
So
Great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
I had him, I
One
had
of the best.
Beaster, and I had the handcuffs. Me and my little brother would always play with the handcuffs, like slap them on, like,
that was a cool
oh,
toy.
you can't move now, you got the handcuffs off, and like we kind of play like My Pet Monster tag in a way.
Yeah.
And then the
cool.
handcuffs would break off, and you fucking go around, chase each other, grab a LGN wrestler, the big rubber fucker, start beating each other with that, and a Hot Wheel track in the other hand,
those Hot Wheels
having
tracks
wars
are
with your
vicious,
brothers
right?
and
Like,
sisters.
Those
And,
leave welts.
oh, fuck
honestly.
yeah.
I
think I still have one on my back.
I was about to say, I
We have a
remember my
kid who has
brother
Hot Wheels.
got so mad at me one day, and he just like pelted me with one of those. And the worst part is he's younger, right? So it's like, come on.
Bullied by the younger brother.
It should be the other way, honestly.
I got, stuffies for sure. I still have, like, my first ever stuffy.
Oh, yeah, I think
Yeah,
most
I
people
do
do.
Handed to you, like, when you're first born. I prided my action figure collection growing up just because of the various pop culture that it came from. Ghostbusters, Jurassic Park, Ninja Turtles, Mighty Max.
Oh, yeah.
All the great stuff.
Well, you couldn't really change Mighty Max. Like, the other ones, you can all
yeah.
play together because they're all about the same size.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, no, Mighty Max. Yeah, Mighty Max
3 1/4.
sometimes found his way in there. You know, you put him on the shoulder of somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was just
like a little angel in your ear.
Like,
And you have the bad guy. What the fuck was his name? The little, he's like a mummy or a skeleton.
Oh boy. Oh man, now you're really reaching back. Man.
Yeah, I know. But you have him on the other side, and he's talking to your figures like being the good and the evil. And Polly Pocket shows up and distracts Max.
your dad's wallet down the toilet.
Yo, right?
Yeah, Polly Pocket is just like, hey Max, you're looking pretty mighty. Oh damn, fuck you, homie. Turns his hat backwards and off he goes.
There's probably like every boy always had probably that one Polly Pocket that somehow got mixed in. There's always the grandparent who buys you that
the
toy
wrong
just
thing.
not knowing. Like, yeah, he's into Mighty Max, Mom, so pick him up. Yeah, they're just small little pocket toys.
Yeah.
They don't know.
It's a Spider Woman. It's fucking like Shopper Barbie or something.
Some ridiculous shit, yeah. Barbie goes to the mall or some nonsense.
Oh god. Most prized possession growing up, Jen?
Alright, you can ask
Oh,
dudes
God.
here. He saw it this weekend, and
It's
you
in
guys
the
are
fucking
lucky that
trunk.
it's in my trunk, and I'm not showing you or making you listen to
Oh.
it right now. Okay, but stuffed animal though was for me. It was.
If it
Grumpy
does
Bear.
work, we'll do a little like 5-minute
will.
video
I'll do
on
like
that.
a
Trust
little-
me, it's
But anyway, not the
fucked.
Grumpy Bear, but Grumpy Bear was my favorite stuffy as a kid. But there's this doll. It's called Cricket, and like
It's
she's maybe
fucking
like
creepy
yay
now.
high, blonde hair, blue eyes.
She looks like this.
You put a cassette tape in her
Oh
back.
jeez.
And her effing mouth moves,
Oh,
and
God.
her eyes move, and she tells camp stories.
It's like Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah, Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah, but a girl doll.
But creepy.
Yeah, but it looks like a little girl.
Okay,
like,
but her batteries are dying. She's like,
Ah.
it's terrifying. But yeah, it was. I don't know.
Maybe
that
it's
thing was
cursed.
like.
We'll send it to Toby.
No, wait, man, that's my cursed doll. You back up off that. That's my baby.
Make our own version of that Annabelle
Yeah, that
movie.
was like my bestest buddy for a long time, Cricket. She even has her own little like.
No, I saw
director's
this
chair
thing,
she
and it's
sits on.
wearing a clown suit.
Yeah, a dress made from a clown costume.
Yes,
Because
it's-
I'm terrified of clowns, so she would never be wearing
Yeah.
a clown suit.
No, this 100% sounds like the type of toy that they write movies about.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
totally is. It really is. Like, all those creepy doll movies. Or that X-Files episode, I don't know if you've ever seen that one, but with the doll, remember I made you watch it? I think it's like season 5 or
Yes,
something.
I've seen all of them.
Chinga or something. It's called something like that. I know I'm wrong, but yeah, it's freaking amazing. And the doll, like, possesses people to like kill each
Killer
other.
dolls have been a hot commodity since like the 80s.
Oh,
yeah.
And they're still pretty popular
And
today.
It's and the porcelain thing, man. Like my mom has a bunch of porcelain
Like even
dolls,
in the
and they're
latest, I think it was
terrifying.
Poltergeist, they had that fucking
Yes,
clown
that's
like
right,
go
the
fly.
little toy
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
terrifying.
speaking of a cricket, that reminded me of something as well. Gonna derail a little. Going off to because you mentioned his fucking name, Teddy Ruxpin. My cousins were fucking devils, and they, like as a kid, as every
I feel like I
kid
know
was,
exactly
right?
which one you're talking
So
about
this thing
already.
would be talking, like playing some Guns N' Roses out of it or something,
Yeah,
and
because you always put
Typical
music
Teddy
in.
Ruxpin.
yeah, you put
I mean,
any
you
tape
have
into
to,
this
yeah,
thing
it'll
and it
do any
talks.
cassette, yeah.
So they were like feeding it cheesies and cookies and all this other stuff. So this guy's face was just absolutely
Mangled,
disgusting.
yeah, so terrifying.
And then like he was all rugged and raggedy, and he's just like, yeah, when the batteries die, that's when shit really pops off.
It's like satanic, man. If you've never had one of these, you gotta like, yeah, watch it. I'm sure there's YouTube videos about these terrifying toys.
I'm sure we'll make one
Oh,
shortly.
yeah.
I feel like we could potentially be the first to write like a murderous Teddy Ruxpin movie right here. No one's jumped on the murderous stuffed bear yet. And, I mean, I'm sure they have, and maybe it's like straight to DVD.
Can I be the
probably
fat worm guy, the caterpillar?
The fat one, hey.
I forget his name, but he has a whole bunch of legs.
book
And
that I'm reading that I can't spoil for you. Worms and things. So good.
It's also a great game. Is it based on the video game?
Worms
Worms?
suck. I know it's such like
Okay.
a bad gamer thing to say, but I hate that frickin' Worms game. Like I just can't figure it out. I try to shoot shit, it goes the other frickin' way. I don't even, I get so mad. I'm like,
it's true,
"You
folks.
damn worms! Like you're
You
worms.
damn dirty
Why
worms.
can't I control them? Oh, like that guy at Con, his awesome costume.
Oh, there
from
was a
AIDS.
good AIDS costume.
Sorry,
We
that
just
was damn
recently
dirty
went to
thing.
a Comic Con.
Yeah, I went to Comic Con this weekend, so it was tons of fun. And yeah.
Tons
I'm
of
sure we'll
Toys
touch on that like over and over and over again.
Again. But yeah, that guy's cosplay was amazing. Sorry.
Fuck, you made me forget what I was gonna say.
The
when
fat
you're-
caterpillar.
Teddy Ruxpin with cheesies on his
No,
face.
oh yeah,
Right.
board. I was thinking you guys mentioned games. No, you guys don't got me. I sparked it myself. Fuck you both. But your favorite board game growing up?
Oh fuck. You know,
There's some really good ones, man.
Instinctively, my head immediately wanted to go to Mousetrap, but
Ugh.
because I
I
own the
love
game.
board games that you build shit with. Like it takes you 45 minutes
That's
to get
the-
it going.
that's the
thing.
problem.
Like, Mousetrap
It was
should have been
the-
like
yeah.
half the time of the build.
It was the 45-minute
too
build
much.
and the 20-minute
Too much.
gameplay that.
Yeah.
Not if you're lucky, 20 minutes. More like
Yeah.
More like you just set the trap off. That's what I
Yeah.
used to build it and put like GI Joes under it, like. Boom.
But now you've actually got me thinking. God, what was the name of it? Now this was intense. This was like, this was a game that
Siege.
the board was actually like so big that like it didn't even come in a box. Like I'm sure it did at one point, but we didn't keep it in a box. We ended up like keeping it down the side of like a fridge.
Oh fuck.
I wish I could remember the exact name. I'm gonna have to Google it now, but of course I never knew we'd end up on this topic. I want to say it was called like Escape from Fireball Island.
Yeah, it was
Was
a
that
big
it?
fucking
Oh, I
thing.
Big
feel like I know
island
that.
and
Volcano and shoots the balls.
you
and-
shoot the marbles down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah,
You
yeah,
take
yeah,
out the
yeah.
other
See, I
players.
thought you
and-
were talking about another Marvel game called Siege, the one
Or
where you have to.
Rebound. Do you remember that one too?
Oh, Rebound. No,
Rebound, that-
that's when you flick it up. It's like.
Yeah, and it had the
Old people games.
kind of like
Okay.
no, it was kind of like pinball. But
Oh,
like
yes,
like
yes.
elastic. Sorry, instead of flippers.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, yeah,
Flick it
no.
up.
It's Escape from Fireball Island was just your typical try and get to and you get different cards and you push the balls down and screw your friends over and stuff. And
Siege had fucking rockets, not rockets. You shoot marbles at the other
Yeah,
base and you
exactly.
hit the base and it
Trying to
blows
keep
up.
the things down, yeah.
That was a great game. Not my favorite one of all time.
yeah.
Go ahead, Jenny.
There's a few, but the one that first comes to mind is the Game of Life. I know it's freaking lame, but I used to, when I was a kid, that like old, like I don't know, the new one is not as
Well, you're
cool.
living it now. How you like playing it?
Adults
It's not.
and sex, we all
It's
know
not
that.
nearly as successful.
I'm definitely not a lawyer.
Where's my triplets?
Or married with 6 children. But yeah, that one.
Fuck you,
another
Ocho.
one, like Don't Break the Ice. The other one that was kind of like that Monkey Game Zim has now, where you put the pegs in. Was that Don't Break the Ice?
No.
Kerplunk?
Kerplunk,
Kerplunk.
yeah.
Don't break the ice. You had to hammer. You
Yes.
had to hammer at the ice, and the polar bear
Yeah.
fell through.
Perfection, like I don't know. We played tons of board games when I was
Yeah.
a kid. That was a big thing for us. But Game of Life was probably one of my favorites because it was just.
Oh,
like,
that's a good one.
tons of
I
fun.
still-
I
still love playing that
I
one.
actually
I like
have
that.
the one that we used to play when I was a kid. I have it here,
Yeah, we do.
Nice.
so it's pretty
Yeah,
cool. I
no,
can still play the exact. I feel like I'm a little girl, you know. Get all excited. So.
Yeah, the game of life though is a serious like tease. to
Yeah,
the
it's,
actual
first off, it's a goddamn lie.
mentality of
I
life.
will not let my kid play that. He'll play a game of death.
Yeah, exactly. Here's reality.
You never get to that point in life.
No, you don't.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah.
So, mine, some people may know it, some people may not. It's called the Grape Escape.
Oh, Grape Escape.
And it's one of those games like Mousetrap. You have to build all these different traps. But it's not one big trap. It's like separate things, and you're like a grape. And you're made out of Play-Doh. So you go through, and like, the traps will smush you or chop you up or like get you along the way.
I do not remember that at all.
I wonder if I could find that. I'd love to play that.
Well, yeah, no.
Do a live stream of Grape
Oh my
Escape.
god, I bet you can find it. Totally.
I'm pretty sure it's called Grape Escape. Or if not, just sound like a big fucking idiot now. What else is new? Subscribe, folks.
Either way.
They,
That'd be awesome. Yeah, no, we'd have to take like a trip to the flea market or something.
Oh,
for
yeah,
something
that's
like
where
Escape.
you
Yeah, more like
You know
a
what?
trip to
Not even-
fucking eBay and go to a scalper, buy a brand new
Garage
seal
sale,
for
man.
$550.
I bet you started looking at garage sales within like 2 summers of garage sales, you'd find it somewhere.
That's true.
Because like think of all the old crap you hold on to that finally you're
Yep.
like purge, and
Yeah.
somebody's like, who the hell plays Grape Escape in the past 20 years?
And I
you're
show
like,
up with a fucking big erection. Give me that now!
Okay, that's freaking terrifying.
No, when you get really excited as a male, you know, shit happens. Grape
Grape
Escape.
Escape does that to you.
I don't know, I'm
Absolutely.
so glad I'm a woman. Thumbs up for vaginas.
Now,
Thumbs up for vaginas indeed.
what I never understood is how you could take a board game and turn it into a motion picture, which was
Yes.
attempted recently.
Oh crap, before we talk about that, does anyone remember the board game? What was it called? Nightmare, I think, with the VHS?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Such a good
yeah.
You
game.
write your fears
Yeah,
in the
you
card,
put it in the
and you don't
thing.
want to lose because sometimes you really put shit in
Yeah,
there.
and you don't want people to really know what you're afraid. Oh, that game was awesome. Just like when you started talking about board games and movies, I'm like, that's
Yeah.
a board game and a movie together.
That's true.
Sorry.
It's true.
But yeah,
No,
no.
I was gonna get to Battleship of all games. Of all games they
Such a
made.
good game. Battleship. We were right. Remember when we got it and we said to you, why is there only 4 ships? So my parents had the original Battleship out this
It wasn't the
weekend.
original. It was a Tronic
Okay, well,
Battleship.
second original then.
In
When I was
box.
a kid.
In
Yes,
box,
but
mind
this is
you.
the one I played as a child. And there's 5 ships and it goes to 10 and to I. So there's an extra, like, row. Crazy,
Oh, did
right?
it not
So
go to
It
10?
was like a
on the new one?
Mandela
9.
thing. No.
Jeez.
No, they simplified Battleship.
I
straight up.
I'm pretty sure I knew it went to 10.
And it was,
Yeah.
remember we couldn't figure out what ships? It was 2 3s. That's
Yeah.
what it was. So,
Yeah.
I had to tell you.
So, yeah. So,
Battleship.
to all you listeners, we got Battleship for Christmas.
Yeah.
Jen's just leaving everyone out on that one.
Sorry.
They dumbed down the Battleship
Yeah,
for people.
Battleship
Yes.
has been dumbed down since the 80s.
Too many broken friendships and like flip tables. But yeah, not a game to exactly
Make a movie out
pitch
of.
to
Yeah,
a motion
no.
picture. Michael Bay, of course, naturally on that
That's
one.
what it is, right? He's like,
Took some boats and put them on the water, and then added some aliens and said, "You know what this is like?
Battleship.
shit, man.
And then the producers were like, "What?"
But
He's
I
like,
want to
"Yeah,
call
no."
it Boom Boom Battleship, Michael Bay style. You can't do that, Michael.
This is where
Well, fine.
Bumblebee flies down. What?
Optimus shits out a rocket right out of his ass, shoots it right at the battleship, and blows it up.
Couldn't believe that. It's like I never once played Battleship and like established with the person I was playing with. Okay, I'm the Navy and you're
Yeah.
the aliens.
Yeah, no, it's like you don't really pick.
No,
like,
you're both the
teams.
Navy.
Yeah.
You're both the
different
Navy.
countries.
It's just like who's gonna. I don't even justify countries. Like,
No,
it's never
no.
been a topic of like, what side
This
are
has
you on?
simply been
I'm
a
on
game
this
of
side of the
warfare.
board and you're on that side. Do we need to be so and so and so and so?
Yeah, no, it's
No,
never
like-
been established.
No, like when I'm playing with the kid, it's not like, all right, you're the monkeys and I'm the I don't know, zebras. Like,
I'm gonna
Doesn't
start
matter.
doing that every time now.
Thank
oh,
you
you
for
should.
making
He would love
teams.
it. But yeah, no, I never played Battleship in team form. But, you know, could be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Multiple tail battleship,
Oh,
like
that'd
you know,
be
old people play
intense.
bingo.
Yeah.
You have like 10 things going.
Like 6 things going.
85 on board 6.
Holy fuck! I wonder if there's a video of someone playing 10 games of
I bet you there is.
Battleship
man.
at once.
There's someone who's done anything. If you can think of it, somebody's totally done it.
Probably over in China because
Or
they're
somewhere.
great at everything for some reason,
You need to find the person.
especially eating.
You need to find the person who's smart at warfare, and they wait for their opponent to like get up, go to the washroom or something, and they take one of their own ships and put it on their side, and then when they come back, it's like, what the hell is this? This is piracy.
Don't play with the kids. Because if you get up to the bathroom, they're like peeking over the minute you
Oh,
come
yeah.
back, they're like, F6! Like all proud of themselves. Like, I wonder who.
You genius!
How can you just see it?
Didn't know I raised a telepath.
And then it's like, I know which way it's going. How do you know? It's open all around it, child. Nice try.
Kids in their smart ways. I used to try and do the
Oh,
dumbest
bro.
things to get away with as a kid.
Oh,
Taking
yeah.
vitamins, and then I'd stuff them in my seat that I was.
Oh, I thought you were pointing towards your crotch.
No.
So I'm like, I stuffed them down there, you know.
Speaking of stuff and stuff, don't even make that sound bad. But when we were kids, we used to have this table. And the top of it is like a ship's wheel, but the center is hollow. So we used to my mom would always say, like, you can't have dessert until you finish your sandwich or whatever, right? So me and my freaking dinkest brother, because we're smart, right? We're like, screw you, we want our sandwich. We'd stuff it in the thing.
Yep.
So when we moved, my parents said it was the nest. It was like full of like dried
That's
bread and all
fucking
this stuff.
disgusting. It's pretty
Yeah,
gross.
it is disgusting, right? But the things kids hide, like you said, like vitamins,
Yep.
you'd hide them, right? So it's like,
Yep.
yeah, I took them.
Oh,
Yep.
no, I always wanted to take them. The Flintstone vitamins?
Those were
No, these were
awesome.
not Flintstone
No,
vitamins.
my parents had to hide Flintstone vitamins
Yeah.
for my fat ass. So I just
Num-nums.
come, oh, fucking candy. Oh, nom, nom.
He
Were
died
you
of
one
being
those
far too
kids
healthy.
Who would like try to eat medication and stuff? Like my parents.
I
had
wouldn't
this
just try
friend-
to eat medication.
No, but like
What's that, a perk, Mom?
no. But like you know the kids who like
Preparation.
the reason that
Oh,
no,
squish it
guys,
right in your
seriously.
mouth.
But like the reason
Seriously,
that,
we're on the
can I
DeRailers.
finish?
There's no serious.
You know the
What?
The warning on the laundry pod things, like don't eat because some stupid kid ate it. Like, were you that kid? Like, my parents had a
No.
friend, their
No.
kid like took a bunch of meds and
Oh,
stuff, like
jeez.
because they thought it was candy because it was in a this was the 80s.
No, the
right?
dumbest thing I remember
Or,
doing
like
is sticking
drinking
my
poison, like those stupid. Oh, your hand in the
sticking
thing.
my hand up a 25-cent machine or a dollar machine now,
Yeah, dollar.
and got stuck right up that motherfucking
Goddamn
thing.
economy.
They
My
called
mom
the
was
fire
paying-
department, apparently.
Paying, I was like, I wanted a quarter really bad. She said, "Give me a second." I couldn't wait a
Wait.
second. Shove my hand right up the machine and just get it stuck right in there. It's like I can see my fingers. I got it right up there, man. This is like a 5-year-old hand, so I can get that anywhere. And
oh, yeah, it's a kid and you're like bendy.
oh fuck yeah, yeah. You know, like our son Zim, his arms are incredibly
Oh.
bendy. It grosses me out. They overextend
Yeah, like I can
quite some bit.
hyperextend my arms, but his is like way beyond.
It's like fucking Man Bat Batman.
Yeah.
Like his arms
like
just
this,
really
but
extend.
like, yeah, it's disgusting. It's really curvy.
They go over that like 90-degree
How'd
mark.
you get your hand out? Fire department? Whole nine?
Oh yeah, fucking fire department came. They were not looking forward to like, oh, here's a fat kid with his arm stuck in a fucking vending machine again.
This old story.
So they come up and they go to the store and they get some butter. Come back over and grease the pig arm up of my 5-year-old arms.
Do they really use butter?
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, they used butter and they like lubed it all up and everything. And like I was really scared too. So,
Oh, I'm
like,
sure you're like freaking out.
yeah,
You're
I'm thinking the
freaking
fire
out,
department's here.
so-
They're gonna bring out the fucking big saw and just chop my fucking
Draws a
arm
knife
off.
and just cut it off. Yeah.
Draws it like the candy machine, screaming as my hands getting
Oh,
crippled.
it'd be so crazy.
No, but they got it all out, and it was all good. I
You
still have my
your
arm.
hand, Yeah.
Good old lefty.
Yeah.
man.
See, I used the one. If I was gonna lose an arm, I went for my left, so I need my right.
That's true.
I knew that at a young age.
Smart.
Young man, you realize if you just let go of the candy bar, you can get your hand out.
Go.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. No, that's something else, man.
Yeah, that's jokes. So it's so
I'm
embarrassing.
just picturing it. Sorry.
Oh, it was
it's taking me a
super
minute to-
embarrassing, man. I was
embarrassing.
sweating so bad. It
I've
was
seen all your
intense.
little kid pictures, so I know what you look like. So I could just picture you with your.
Oh, I had like the old
arm.
military style glasses,
Oh,
dude.
they were
Big
so
fucking.
sweet. Like, we
big
had the
frames.
glasses, and like, because it was the 80s, right? So big
We
glasses
all
were
wear
a big
glasses
thing.
on this show, so we all know about
Yeah.
big glasses.
Yeah, big glasses were a big thing. In
They
the
don't call me Coke bottles for nothing back in the day.
Glasses are
Aw.
sexy on this show.
Oh, yeah.
You got
If
it.
you don't like glasses, get the fuck out.
If you ain't down with the
But
four
leave a
eyes,
like,
say you're
subscribe
bye-bye.
before.
Yeah, you like that, right? Slide that in
If you're
there.
not down with the 4 eyes, say
your
goodbyes.
bye-byes.
That's clever.
That is. Sometimes I'm good for something. Man.
I was at a basketball game when I realized I needed glasses.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
see the ball. I was just like, what are these guys doing?
No, actually, even worse. Obviously, I don't think I saw a single bit of what was going on in the court because it was the scoreboard that was directly in front of me, and I
Oh,
constantly
he's
had to
like-
ask my dad, "What's the score? How much time is left?"
Ah, yeah.
His old dad, who was like, "Well,
Time to go to the eye doctor,
either my
son."
son's extremely stupid, or he just can't see all that well." And he was so grateful to learn it was the latter, and I was only a
God.
tiny bit stupid.
How old were you when you had to have glasses?
I was grade 2, so about
Oh,
7.
so you were really young too.
Yeah.
See, I was like
Oh, I was
grade
like
7,
4.
I think.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
see, I was like grade 7 because mine is just I can't focus on anything. Everything if I have no glasses on is blurry. until I stare at it for about 2 minutes. Like, close, far, doesn't matter.
I have glasses since I remember. These things never left my
No,
face.
like, you're totally
I
blind.
sleep in them, break them. I'm terrible
You know
for
how
that.
many times I wake up with glasses, or he'll wake up, where's my glasses? They're stuck to your back. Don't move.
Thanks for sharing that information. They're not stuck in a roll or anything,
No, they're
folks.
just because, like, when you sleep, you get, everybody, like, it's just sleep.
I'm a big man. I get hot and sticky.
That's what I mean, like, sticky, right?
Especially in
So they just stick to
the
you.
summertime.
Summertime.
I wake up on my couch a lot, and then like in that panic of, oh god, I fell asleep with my glasses and they're not on my face.
See, I'm so good. Like, I always, like, I can't even tell you the last time I fell asleep with them on. When I go to bed, that's why I don't read before bed or anything. I take them off, I just, like, lay down. Because I'm like, no, I'm so scared to break them because I don't want to buy new ones. Like,
That's why I started listening to podcasts when I go to sleep, so I just,
yeah,
I don't need glasses
exactly,
for that.
yeah.
The hassles of the glassels.
Yeah,
The
the
glassel nerds.
Might as well be.
Hassles.
Might as well be.
So,
Yeah,
speaking of
that's
summertime and all that stuff, what was your favorite summertime toy?
Summertime toys.
Everyone had some, you know, those big fucking lawn darts that
Yeah,
were really dangerous as fuck.
I was pretty particular with a slip and slide.
Oh,
As I'm
hell
sure
yeah.
most people- I was like the only kid on my street to own one.
Oh, nice.
The
You
hot
like
commodity.
that.
All the kids coming over.
you
Hot
were the
commodity.
cool
Getting all
kid.
the little girls like, yeah, what's up? What's up, little kid? Yo, you want to ride my slip and slide? That sounded wrong.
That sounded horrible.
Yeah.
I did not mean to sound like that, folks.
Terrible.
Let's hope not.
I also
Crocodile Mile, bro.
yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But I was also really fond of kids these days got really good with their Nerf guns. Basically, got
God,
fucking
yeah,
semi-automatic Nerf guns. But
Oh, yeah. The battery powered shit.
I kept it old school, man. I was like a Nerf pioneer. I had the Big Ups bow and arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You
Came
pull
with
back.
Yeah,
came with
well,
like a
boom.
single dart, maybe like 2 or 3, but you constantly had to go find them. But
Oh, yeah. That's just like Nerf now. Surprised they don't have,
Yeah.
like, magnetic Nerf
I
where you
know,
shoot
really.
it and you power on a strong magnet and sucks it back into
I
the gun
swear,
for
they
you.
could
It's like a
make it
measuring
so, like,
tape.
if they sold like Nerf guns with an app that you could like pretty much
Track your
yeah,
bullets?
GPS it, like, you know what I mean? Okay,
Find
you
my
got-
phone.
Yeah, find my phone.
Pokemon
nice.
Go with Nerf bullets.
Yeah, man. Like you just they show like you look at it, it's like a map of your house and it blinks where they are. Like, oh, we sent a Nerf bullet in this couch area somewhere. Like old school, like just a screen with a red dot, like you know. But
It's inside your brother. Stop eating my Nerf darts.
What?
If there is a time for this app to happen, it is now. It's,
Totally.
we are
should get
at
hold
that
of
point.
Nerf.
Yeah.
Hey, is this means copywritten if someone makes it because we thought of it first?
Totally.
Yeah.
You heard it here,
Patent
folks.
pending.
Patent
Patent
pending.
pending.
TM.
Find your
Copyright.
foam. Don't take it, Nerf. If you
That's
take
probably
it,
one
we're
of the
coming
greatest
for you.
ideas I've ever had.
Find your phone bullets.
No, just find your
Yeah,
phone,
find
man.
your phone.
Oh, yeah, people will be like, oh, where's the closest phone party? Oh, we've been to one of those. That was
Fucking weirdest
weird.
thing I've ever
Sounds-
been to in my entire life.
Sounds fun.
No, it's not fun. It's actually really gross.
Everyone there was just a giant foamy.
It's disgusting.
They're all a bunch of foamies.
I remember being too
I was
drunk
a
to really
phomophobe.
remember much. Phomophobe. I am a phomophobe now.
Oh, yeah, I saw the germs in there, too. Like,
That's what I
people,
mean. Like,
people used to
nasty.
get it on under that phone.
That
I'm
place
sorry.
was
So
a
what is the
different-
premise of a foam? Is it just a giant room covered in like
No,
The
bad
dance
foam?
floor,
balls,
there was
yeah.
foam up the
Jesus.
floor, dance floor, so everyone's there bumping and
But
grinding.
think about it. Dance floor, drunk ladies,
Slippery.
slip and slide. Man. Back to the slip and slide.
I went in
That's that
once
right
because
there.
it was
This
novel.
does sound fun.
I think I'm down. Next phone
Trunk
party.
ladies
Have, like,
and
an
slip and
infrared-
slides. Oh.
Infrared camera, just like watch people bail.
Oh yeah, it's already just for fails, like fails alone.
Yeah, that
Oh
would
my
be good.
god, slip and slides are fun. I remember once I went on one and like, cause I was fat, so like, you either get stuck
I have a
or you
bad
like
story
go
about
right
slip
off
and
the
slide
side and
after.
like, so bad, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, if you
I was
didn't
just
know you
saying
want to
how bad it is.
elaborate,
No,
I wasn't trying
once
to cut
I,
you
like-
off.
Like went and then it was like on a hill and I like flew off the side and oh it hurt so bad.
Oh, yeah,
And
you
your
eat
tummy,
shit.
Like, yeah, it's like you're eating the ground.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen adults
They
do
were
it now,
dangerous.
just absolutely
Yeah.
eat it. I'm like, no, not the case with me. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No, either that or I just get stuck and I'm like, you
Get to the end.
can do it, Daddy.
Well, we were
Not
using
bad.
a super slide back in the day, and we had a sprinkler going too. It was at my friend's house. Across the street from my parents' friend's house, they were there like chilling, so we were all running around the streets as he did in the 80s.
Oh my god, yeah.
So everyone's just going fucking nuts, and then all of a sudden, like, the grass is all slippery and wet, They had one of those in-ground fucking sprinklers.
Oh no!
Someone hit with a lawnmower. Like there was like
so
a
it's
knob,
all jagged,
a knob for like a sprinkler
head,
system.
Yeah, so
Yep.
it's all freaking.
So it was all jagged and like spiked
razors,
right
yeah.
up, just sharp fucking metal. And I was running and having a good old time until I slipped and fell and cut my thigh.
Oh my god!
Like fucking half my thigh. Like right now it's probably this big on my leg. I have a big fucking thigh now, but
Yeah,
as a kid that's probably my whole fucking thigh.
Yeah, so you're looking at like what? How big? How big? Show me.
Oh fucking like.
So like 3 inches? Like,
Oh, yeah.
That's huge.
Huge
Yeah.
gash.
Whoa.
And had to get stitches and all that shit. I don't know if I got stitches. I probably needed stitches. Someone took care of it, and I'm still alive, so that's all that matters.
Right.
But yeah, it was like, I fucking remember that clearly.
Now, was that like your biggest injury as a kid?
Oh yeah, that's definitely like, besides being dropped on my head a few times.
Well, I mean, that happened to all of us. Trust me. My mom will fully
That's why
admit
we're all
that she's
sitting
like,
here. That's
Sorry
why
about
That's how
your
we
luck,
derail
but you're
things, yeah.
wiggly. and
We're the
it
two what?
happens. But yeah.
I have never required stitches or broken a bone yet in my body, in my life. I
broke a bone.
and have only been recently, like within the last year, for the first time, stung by a bee. Not a bee.
You
It was a-
lucky
it was- it
fucker.
was a
I've
wasp.
had everything happen to me multiple times, like bees and shit.
And what sucks is that because it was my first time, I had no idea what had just happened.
Yeah, you're
I was working my
yeah,
landscaping job, just cutting grass, and then all of a sudden just felt like,
What's that?
and then seeing it on my back, and I pushed it off, and I was like, I freaked out. Like the other guys had just thought, like, you know,
Am I allergic?
yeah, like,
Yeah, but that's it, right? If you've never been bit, you don't
Yeah,
know.
like,
I don't
So it's
know.
like,
so the other guys in my crew were looking at me like, are you serious right now? Like, are you honestly freaking out? I was like, it's never it's excruciating.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, what I didn't know is after one stings you,
Yeah, they
They
smell
all
it.
come
they
running.
swarm you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the rest of the time I'm cutting grass, I'm just like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm gonna get stung
They
twice.
spray like their scent on you. They like,
Well, because that's what they say. Well, if you kill one,
yeah, don't kill one,
and
so
when
they'll all
they
come.
sting you, don't they die?
Doesn't
or is
help.
That mosquitoes?
Yeah, no,
Doesn't help
I think
that.
it's a
It's
bee. When they,
bees.
yeah,
Yeah,
Bees,
wasps.
the wasp can get to just.
Yeah,
Dude,
if
I've
it
been stung
stings
multiple
you, then
times
you
by
got
many
the
wasps.
shot.
That fucking
Yeah,
And
sucks.
that is terrible. Like a bee sting. I remember once I was outside at college having a smoke. Like it was like I don't know what time it was, but it was like out of res. So I just
Must be those nocturnal bees.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like I was saying like 3 p.m. or I don't even know what time it was. Anyways, regardless. So I'm having a smoke and like I had long hair, right? So I always wore it up and I felt something on my neck, so I thought my hair fell down. Grossest thing ever. I reach to flip my hair and I feel something on my neck. And you know how I am with like stuff on me, like insects and stuff, not cool. So it's like I grab it and I'm like, what the? And I look at it's a bee and I'm like, and I throw it down and I was like,
That's
throw
so
my
funny.
smoke, run inside, like, but ew, I touched it. Like that was so gross.
I've literally done exactly that same thing as well in my house. Just sitting at the computer, I was like, something's like, thinking it's a piece of fluff, and I grab it with my 2
And
fingers,
it's like
and
an insect.
whoa!
Not the only one, at least. It scares you, man.
Just unsuspected,
I
like,
got
holy
attacked by
shit.
June bugs the other day. Same thing. I was like, ah.
No, fuck those fuckers.
Yeah, it was
Having a
terrible.
smoke, trying to read with my flashlight. No, apparently they like the light.
Yeah.
The best, the worst are the fucking, Stone Cold calls them the no-see-ums and the chiggers. They're those little bugs that you're just walking along the beach like on a hot day and they're just like all in your mouth
Oh,
and shit.
those aphids or whatever.
The little tiny ones.
Yeah,
in
in
the
Texas they
clusters.
call them different things.
Yeah.
So
Well, like
I was
here,
trying to
they're
shut up
really
for
by
Texas
the lake.
They call them cocksuckers.
Yeah.
For
They
us
get
here, we get them like
everywhere.
around anywhere near the lake. You'll get them.
Yeah,
Or if you
especially
have
when
our
it's hot
special
out.
bush, we have this
Yeah.
bush outside in our garden, and it is like alive with these
It's
things.
a no-see-um bush.
Yeah, we don't know what the heck.
Yeah,
what
so you
on
don't
them.
see them right until
Yeah,
they're up
until
in
you're
your
right in the
grill.
middle of it, and they're in your mouth. You're
Like,
like
yo,
inhaling
fuck off,
them.
flies, things. What are
Yeah,
you?
and
Get
then
the
it's
fuck
like,
out of my
"Whoa."
face.
And you
And they're
notice
like
that
fish.
you'll see like 2 or 3, and then your eyes will focus, and it's like
Yeah.
swarm, and you're like,
It's a
Yeah.
cluster of them.
Then
Yeah.
you'll see, yeah, they're like fish going up the stream
Yeah.
right into your fucking nose and
Oh,
mouth.
yeah, man. At my work, there's like, on the way in from the parking lot to the back door where I go in, there's like 6 swarms of these things all the time.
Yeah, but it's the one thing you can kill like 1,000 of them
Ooh.
one foul swoop. Just like
Yeah.
clap
You
your
really
hands
need
and they're
some
all
kind of, like-
fucking dead.
Yeah. Oh
Then
my
you look
gosh,
at your
they're
hands like,
horrible.
why did I do that? I should have just ate a few.
Wash my hands. Yeah, so gross. I
Hey,
should
go
have ate a few. Yeah, I wonder if like bikers they drive through them. And they
Oh,
have
definitely.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's
Dumb and
got to
Dumber.
explain the
Yeah,
fucking
for sure.
bandanas and goggles. And
Oh yeah, my brother had a
We're used to that,
motorcycle,
yeah.
man, and it was like he took me for a ride once, and he's like, no, like, you really need to use the helmet with the visor. And I'm like, but I want to be, like, cool,
Smack,
right? Thought I'd be
Bees
all
and shit.
cool. I wasn't thinking of this. So at first, he's like, no, Jen, like, trust me, I'll deal with not a visor, but wear the one with the visor. So I'm like, all right. So to be all cool, I flip up the visor, and like 2 seconds later, I was like, hell no! Back down, because it's like the wind alone, your eyes is like, that's right. Then even if you wear glasses, like it still goes underneath your glasses. Like now I get why they wear goggles or like the full face thing. Because no way, man. Like rocks and shit, like ping ping. Because you know my brother how he drives. Yeah. He's like he'll look back at me and be like, and I'm like yeah, and then we're like, like my brother is a. He's a good driver though, right? But if he wants to go crazy, he can pretty good.
Oh, fucking right he can.
He can control it well though, so I mean I can't say anything.
I'll tell this story very quickly. We went to go see Shaun of the Dead. It's one of my first times driving with him. He worked at a movie theater. He's like, I got a special
it's for like a screening, right?
Screening of Shaun of the Dead before the movie comes out. So I'm like, oh, fucking right, let's go. I've been wanting to see that movie. And I'm so happy I did because it was amazing, as everyone knows. So on the way home, we're driving along, like Waterloo, there's a big strip like where all the bars are, and there's like tons of people.
Waterloo, Ontario.
Waterloo, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, there's 2 universities like pretty much right on the same street, right? So it's like
and like there's lots of bars and like pizza places and like where you get food and everything.
It's always till like 3
So there's probably about like 400 people on like this corner any given time, like after 1 o'clock. So he drives, he's like, hold on. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing right now? It is raining out. He goes along, he does probably about a 50-foot fucking drift, like going down. We're facing the plaza when we shouldn't be.
It's like that slow motion where you get to like wave at the people.
Yeah, no, that's exactly, like the whole thing went slow-mo, and everyone's like looking and cheering, like, yeah! And I'm in the car like, I'm gonna fucking die right now! As we went and like, we go for maybe 50, 100 feet, and then he fucking whips back out and goes back down the street going, who knows how fast. But this is a while ago, so there's no one get in trouble for that.
This was like over 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
But yeah, no, man, that was fucking sketch, but amazing at the same time.
I've got a pretty funny special screening story, actually. First of all, I love how your story started with the special screening, went to a driving story, totally threw me off. That's derailment right there.
But that's why I was there. I explained why I'm there for our passengers.
True enough. But I got to, my buddy who lived in Toronto at the time, got premiere tickets, so like the day before the actual movie came out to theaters to go see Snakes on a Plane.
Oh, I love that movie.
So he and I, we've known each other our entire lives, like since we were 2 years old, like family friends. So we go, and for the first time ever in our entire lives of knowing each other, we get drunk together.
Oh,
before we go
we
go see this movie.
Nice.
We have a couple drinks and whatnot, and walk down to the theater downtown there.
Best way to see that movie.
Yeah, it really was. And so just, fuck man, I must have really got it in because... So, packed theater the second we get in there. We were lucky to find like 2 seats up at the top. Like,
were you being loud and
very much so.
What the fuck's that word?
Belligerent?
Yes, thank you, folks.
Only once though, like not like intentionally throughout the whole movie. I just so like because it was like a special screening, they had like a radio DJ come out.
Oh yeah, they always have some kind of like introduction.
Was it from Edge 102?
I don't know. Some guy comes out and he's like, yeah, so you're all getting to see Snakes on a Plane before it comes out, and he's like, Samuel, and he's like, and we got some, he's like, we got some big news. We got one of the stars of the movie here. Literally, shit you not, the second he said that, stood up out of my seat, yelled at the top of my lungs, Samuel!
That's so
And then he ends up calling out some no-name Canadian schmuck who played like the pilot or something.
I thought it was going to be like a puppeteer for one of the snakes or something.
God.
The guy who made him on CGI.
Even worse. Cool. Like, I would have taken Keenan Thompson, from Saturday Night Live, and Good Burger, who was at least in the movie as well.
Good Burger, how may I help you?
So good.
Everyone got a good laugh out of it. And this poor guy was probably less than Jake.
You know it.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
God,
yeah,
Less Than
the
Jake.
guy probably felt like an idiot. Like he's like, ah, fuck, I wish I was Samuel L. Jackson right now. It's like everyone does, bro.
So disappointed.
Everyone does.
Especially me.
So disappointed.
But yeah, no, I was happy. I got to see Snakes on a Plane before it would tell everyone how fucking awesome
It was so good. I remember when it came out. We went and saw it the day it came out.
We were in the States
Yeah,
that
we're
day.
like,
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
we
that
had to
is
see Snakes on a
dedication.
Plane, man.
That
No,
is
we were in the
dedication.
States, like, we went down for the day, like, to
Yeah.
do some shopping and shit.
And then came back and saw
And then we
Snakes on a
came
Plane.
back, like, yo, what are we gonna do the rest of the day? I'm like, well, let's go see motherfucking snakes on a motherfucking plane.
And it was amazing, yeah.
God, I love that
What a
movie.
premise.
But talking about Less Than Jake, since you mentioned that, do you remember the time we tried to go see Less Than Jake in concert?
That was terrible.
Yeah, our wiper broke on the 401, and it was like
Oh.
pouring rain and stuff. So
It was
we had to,
snowing.
like, yeah, snow.
Oh.
Yeah, freezing rain. I think it was.
Snows in
actually.
Canada. That's
All the
breaking
time.
news.
Ding ding ding, snow. Yeah, and then our wiper busted, so we had to and our tow truck driver was an ass.
He
could've
stopped
just
and picked
fixed
up
it.
other cars.
Yeah, but
He could have just fixed it. It was a little fucking screw.
yeah.
But he had to
my
get his
dad is
fucking
like,
money.
it's easy. But yeah, of course. So and then it's like, yeah, we're in this little truck, and then he picks up more people. It took us like 2 hours to get.
God.
40
You might
minutes
even
on
take
the
a
road.
stop. Yeah, sure. They're waiting outside in the cold. Like,
Yeah, like we feel
can't
bad.
be a dick.
Yeah.
We're Canadian. We're all nice
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, there's other tow truck drivers, dude.
here. Yeah,
like,
it was
straight
terrible.
up.
I
was
missed the
so
show.
bad.
We were very
It was a
upset.
really awesome show. Yeah, we were.
Speaking of being upset, I can tell you how upset I am now when when I look at the price of retro figures and
it
action
makes me sick.
or toys and play sets that we had as kids on eBay and Amazon. I want to throw up.
People are just like milking the nostalgia factor.
Oh, yeah, for
telling
sure.
you
Because
it's
mine was all given away. Like
Well,
every couple
most
of years,
ours,
like yeah.
that your parents do the
I'm sure it
part,
happened
like-
to every one of you passengers.
And I guarantee you that we're gonna do it to our kid. Like,
Oh,
even
yeah.
now I see things that I'm like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is really cool. I wish you could keep it. I have no room, and it's going out the door. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so I get
Unless
it,
you got
but,
like
heartbreaking.
a storage locker or something
Yeah,
locked
or
for the
like a
next
big,
couple of
massive
years,
garage.
then
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no,
those fuckers, when you forget to pay for a month, those
Yeah.
fuckers from Storage Wars that come take it. Oh, look, I got $1 million in toys here.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Those are my toys.
I've literally always wondered if like the person has ever watched the show.
I've heard it staged.
Yeah,
though.
that's-
yeah,
that
I'm
also makes you
assuming,
wonder.
Yeah, that it probably.
But if
not.
by
But,
any
yeah.
chance it was real and
No,
some guy
exactly,
happens
right?
to be like, holy fuck, that's the
Here's
locker
all
I
my
forgot to pay
stuff.
for.
Yeah, oh,
I forgot that shit was in
Like,
there.
I know pretty much all three of us had almost complete, like, Ninja Turtle sets.
Yeah.
We had
Yep.
all the fucking
He-Man.
figures.
At
Like,
least you and I.
yeah,
He-Man
we're a
for
bit
sure. I
older.
wasn't sure about you.
Had
What
all
about
the
your brother,
He-Man. Oh, I love that shit, man.
Yeah.
I got a Castle
For me, it
Grayskull
was
back in my
Little
life
Pony,
now.
Like,
Didn't
I
have
had
to
the
pay
whole
too
pony
much.
farm, everything. When
Yeah,
I was a
fuck
kid.
that.
That's
ponies.
still popular.
Well, just
Oh, yeah, the
recently.
retro ones are still going for, like,
Trust
they're
me,
in good
man.
condition.
I
Like,
looked it up. If I
even
had
if they're in back edition.
No, I'm telling you, man. I looked it up, and if I still had the farm with, because I was addicted.
Yep.
I had every single pony, man. I'd be like thousands of dollars sitting here right now, because people pay like bronies who are old, like your age, our age. They'll pay killer money for the
Oh,
old
yeah.
ones.
Just like we'll pay for anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
video games
yeah.
that we want
You were-
way
Exactly.
overpriced
No,
now.
that's what I mean. Like, it's just they pay huge
Sorry.
money for them.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you were looking at because we talked about the board games and
Yeah.
then took like a 5-minute break and you
Yes.
looked up the board games on eBay.
Oh my gosh.
Holy fuck! Escape
You wish
from
you-
Fireball Island is something I really wish I held on to because it
It
sells on
ranges
eBay
from-
from like $200 to $300.
Yeah.
$250 to $350.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost $400. Crazy.
But luckily, Grape Escape is only $25.
Yeah, Grape Escape.
We'll get to play Grape Escape one day,
Yeah.
but we'll have to win the lottery in hopes to play Escape from Fireball
Yeah,
Island.
that kind of money to throw around, that's for sure.
Yeah, really.
As you guys know, we're no budget.
Yeah, I know.
Clearly.
That's what we do.
I
So
know it. But yeah, that's freaking. I can't believe it. Yeah, some things are crazy. Like even that game that we have, that what is it, Captain Commando
Yeah.
yeah,
For
video
Nintendo.
games.
Super
Video
Nintendo.
games, same thing.
for Super Nintendo, and it's like
Not a
this
well-known game,
no.
but-
And
Yeah.
the games, I don't even think it's that great of a game, honestly.
Oh, it's a beat 'em up. Beat 'em ups
Yeah.
are great.
Well, they're fun, but again, it's nothing like
You
spectacular.
can be a
right?
baby in a mech suit and a mummy ninja. What are
No,
you talking
it's
about?
fun, but, like,
Spectacular.
okay.
That's fucking spectacular if you ask
But you
me.
know what I mean? It's not like a Mario or a Pokemon or something like a big name.
But
That
it's a
thing-
Capcom game.
Yes.
Funnily enough, I feel like it's actually those like the Marios and the Pokemons that are
Because they're
cheaper
more-
because
Yes,
they
they
are
are.
more well known.
Well, not Pokemon. Depending on where you shop, they
yeah,
take the
that's
buck for
yes.
Pokemon.
true.
But
They
anyway,
know everyone's gonna buy Pokemon.
like this game has been sitting in a box, as most games do, and we're out one day walking around, and he's like, "Oh, look at that!" And I look, and there's Captain Commando for like $120, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me right now?"
Yep.
Or whatever was it like 120 or
Yeah.
something? Yeah,
Yep.
something like that. It's just crazy, like.
Yep.
And
It ranges
Harvest
from
Moon,
one-
what is that one?
Oh,
Harvest
that's
Moon
100
64, I
bucks.
think like $100. I'm like, what?
Zombies ate my Neighbors,
There's-
something like that, is like $350
Yeah.
on
No, it's
Super
not.
Nintendo. Yeah,
Probably in box.
at certain stores it is.
Certain places,
You-
for sure.
so
I've
you
seen
know
it for
exactly.
60.
You know exactly what stores I mean when I
Yeah.
say certain stores.
And that's the thing, right? You got
But-
the people who are like trying to rip you off straight up.
Oh yeah,
Like,
for sure. They're just taking advantage.
Well,
of
they're
Oh, yeah.
also a business at the same time. I don't want to defend them, but
No, I get it though, and like I understand a markup, but when it's like you go to one store and you see something like for $120, and
Yep.
then you go to the next store and you see it for $80. And I understand difference in quality and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but a $40 markup is kind of BS.
Yeah.
Like, it's like when we were even inquiring just about how much we would get for, not that we were going to get rid of Captain Commando, but we were just curious what we would get for it. One guy's like, oh, like $100. The other guy's like 60.
yeah, it's
What?
at the same
And
same
if you
convention
look
we were
at
at.
it, they're selling that game, and the one guy's selling it for like 110, the guy who's like 90, and the guy who's like 60 is selling it for like 120.
Yeah.
So your market, like, I understand you're a business and you got to make money, but there's a limit. Like, you're just trying to rip me off,
Yeah.
thinking I'm dumb.
You're being greedy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why.
I hate
That's
that
when, like, the
nonsense.
moment in my like, yep, never getting rid of
Yeah.
any video game ever.
No.
Fuck it, I'm not selling them.
No, and like we were just, I don't think we could have gotten rid of that. We were just curious, like.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how
like,
much
like,
it
yeah,
was
see
worth.
what they say, you know.
Don't get rid of your toys, kids. If you can hold on to them,
Yeah, if
hold
you have a
on
big
to
house or
If
an
your
attic,
parents let you
keep
watch
all that
this-
stuff.
them.
If they
Parents
do,
are great.
your parents, I'm sorry.
If somehow you're watching this and you're our age, keep holding on to those
Yep.
toys.
Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of collections.
Well, that's it, man. Like anyone I find, if you were a collector when you were a kid, it goes through your whole life. Like we were like all of us, I think, huge collectors as kids, and we still are now. Like
Oh yeah,
I try.
I tell you, my Funko wall is disgusting because it's amazing. It's so amazing, but it's slightly a little.
we need to
excessive.
figure out a new way to display that.
Yeah, it's a whole bookshelf that's crammed.
I got my pathetic wrestling collection up behind me, and
It's good.
if you guys
though.
just listen, you can't see it. It probably has about 12 figures
No more than that. You've
and a
got more
garbage
than
pail
that.
kid.
Yeah.
Who's named after a wrestler?
Adam Bomb.
Funnily
He
enough.
belongs in the ring. That's why I
Yes,
put him
You
there.
know?
That's right.
I should get him
So-
little goggles.
Oh, that'd be cute.
So yeah,
Oh man, but yeah, video games, so much fun.
tons of fun.
I love them.
That's what they used to call me back in high school.
I'd love.
Tons of
Tons of
think-
Funsky.
Do you think video games have gotten easier or harder?
Harder. For sure.
Easier.
No, I think depending on the game.
Like, if we're talking, like, games that are legitimately hard, like Dark Souls
No, I'm
and,
probably
like,
just like
Hotline
let's say
Miami.
shooters.
Now, if I
It all depends on who you're playing against.
And
Like, you
how
can have a
you-
good
and what
round.
you're-
really,
yeah.
really, it's a pretty open question actually, because I know for a fact if I went back and asked my dad the exact same question,
Yeah.
he would say harder because my dad was always the one who was so used to the regular Nintendo, 4
That's it,
buttons,
yeah, easy.
Super Nintendo, 6 buttons or whatever.
4 buttons on a Nintendo?
Sorry, I'm including like the D-pad and like the start and whatever. You know what I mean?
That'd be
So-
5 then.
Whatever, 2 buttons and then 4 on. The second it got to PlayStation 1,
Yeah,
and
when
it
I went to like a
became
4-button.
and R1s and R2s and joy. He was that was legitimately it. He was
Oh,
done.
My dad
and
was the same way.
What?
Stuck,
to the
stuck to
computer.
the computer and would not get off NHL 2002 for the
Well,
exact
that-
reason
yeah, it was
of
easy.
it got harder.
Yeah.
Tried 2003. No, don't like it. Couldn't score 30 goals a game, so it wasn't worth playing. So,
Yeah, I think it depends on like what kind of games you're good at and what it is.
because
Like,
I know if I go back and I throw in a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis game, I'm struggling with that motherfucker. I'm struggling for a long time. I don't think it matters.
Really?
Oh yeah, I don't think it
see,
matters
don't
what game
find-
it is.
I can boot up
find
Mega
old
Man
games
right
are
now and
easier
run it.
I know you
than
can
new
because
games.
you could probably run it in your sleep, but
Oh my god, anything. Ghouls and Ghosts.
I beat, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, man. I beat that shit. You have to beat that shit twice
Yeah.
every time. Castlevanias, Metroids,
But
fucking,
there's the difference. You were a huge Capcom kid.
Yeah.
You loved Capcom games.
I need
so
a
you're
t-shirt
used to,
saying,
The
Huge
Capcom.
Capcom kid.
Well, you are.
Yeah, I'm
You love
pretty
it.
huge.
No, I mean, you love Capcom. You're a huge Capcom fan, is what I was gonna say. But
I don't think I had like a specific brand of game.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if brand is the word. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
it is.
Yeah, because Capcom is a
Yeah,
brand. But like
As
how
long as you
many-
weren't the Rainbow of Death.
Oh my
They made all the
god.
shit games.
Oh.
Activision.
I forget what they were. Yeah, I forget what they were called, but I know exactly what you're talking about. The Ninja Turtles game for Nintendo.
Yeah.
And a bunch of crappy other
Every
ones.
crappy
I think I
game on
I think I
Nintendo.
at least own
Yeah.
one of them.
I'm
favorite
sick now.
favorite original Nintendo game.
Fucking, how can you even ask me that?
Yeah.
Mega Man.
Obviously. Jen, favorite Nintendo or
Mario.
Like.
Oh wait, Duck Hunt. Actually,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
so
I
even more
love
specific.
That fucking...
with the song. I would play Duck Hunt
Laughing
for
at you,
hours.
fucking dickhead. How many times did you bust a shot at that asshole?
Oh, I always tried to shoot him every time.
Oh yeah, everyone tried to shoot the
Yeah,
dog.
every
Plus,
time
everyone always cheated as well, gun right up to the screen.
You know what? I never actually
No?
did that. Though.
Oh,
No, I was like
no.
legit, man.
Oh, fuck.
My dad
Duck
was a
Hunt
rifle
was, like,
coach, so
real.
I think he was like, "Don't sit
I
too
was,
close to the
I was
TV,
my
and learn
dad's
how to
son.
shoot."
If I couldn't get a perfect score, I didn't want to play the game.
I don't have 30 dunks yet in the first round.
So we're losing again.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. One duck got away. I didn't want to play
Yeah, I
anymore.
love Duck Hunt though. Duck Hunt. What about you?
I'm actually pretty much a Super Mario myself, but
Yeah, that's
Super
right.
Mario 3, of course.
Oh,
Like,
You guys are
that's,
so
I
bland.
I know, no, it's true. But then I was gonna
So
say,
vanilla.
if I want to talk just general like favorite old school game in Mutant League Hockey, Sega Genesis, Mutant League
Oh
Hockey.
man,
Come on
not
now.
me. Atari, Cookie Monster Crunch,
Fuck off.
and Atari Circus. Man, if I could still hook that up to my TV, I'd be playing it
Nice.
right now. I love that game so much, man. Like I remember when I was a kid, I used to sit with my dad, and those were like the two games. And then what is it? Pitfall too. We jump over them. The ropes, and you jump over. Yeah, you jump over the alligators.
I never fully got to enjoy the Atari system. My first was Sega Master System, which
Oh,
was
fuck
also
yeah,
which was
Wonder
also
Boy.
a lot of fun. Yeah, Sega Master System Baseball was just, I don't know, or Master Baseball, whatever the hell it was, or just Sega Baseball. I don't know.
Safari,
Basic
what's that
baseball.
guy?
It was fun.
Oh, yeah. See, we never
Sega
had
Master
that.
Blaster.
We had Atari, and then it was always Nintendo.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, I was blessed with a good number of systems growing up. So all right,
Yeah,
so we
those are fun.
basically we started our ride on toys. We basically ended our ride on toys, kind of video games, a form of
So did we
entertainment.
kind of stay
Collectibles.
on topic?
No,
Bitching
definitely
about
not.
We're all over the place.
And thank God for it, because that's the point of the show. So basically, I think we're pulling into our final stop right now.
Yeah, we definitely are. We're pulling on in nice and slowly and safely for all our passengers out there. And we hope you enjoyed a ride here on DeRailers Train Rides. Because we fucking did. You know we did. We've been laughing the whole fucking time. So we're great. You're great. Everyone is great. I hope everyone has a great day after riding the DeRailers rail train.
It's true. Be sure to follow us
Oh,
all.
rail train sounds better.
Be
Get
sure to
railed.
follow us.
That's a t-shirt.
Get derailed.
Get
Get
derailed.
derailed.
Be sure to follow us all on Twitter and everything social media. We are at WrestleNerds on Twitter. I specifically am at RipkinWN.
I'm at Goobs.
And I'm on it.
Goobs WN.
I'm like, at
Fuck.
Goobs? What?
I'm Goobs at Goobs
There you
WN.
You can find me on Instagram at Lil Sock Puppets, and you can follow all of us on Instagram at WrestleNerds.
And of course, you can check out the RhostleNerds channel on YouTube, and be sure to
Always.
subscribe to this channel on
Comment,
iTunes.
subscribe, smash the button, smash everything. Check us out on Buzzsprout, and check us out most definitely on iTunes.
iTunes.
Leave a comment, give us some love, and we'll love you back.
Totally.
If you
Yeah.
live close.
Until
why
then.
not?
We'll come give you a hug.
Yeah, fucking hugs.
It's back to the conductor. We'd like to thank you for joining us on today's derailment. We hope you all survived the ride. Please be sure to grab all your belongings before leaving, that is, if you are alive and well and all your limbs are intact. Once again, thank you for riding with the Derailers, Goobs, Ripkin, and Jetty.